Okay, let's do this. We are going to talk about the 4 ways that I am working to become a millionaire someday. And I say someday because I'm not quite there yet. Bit of a cheeky title, I know that, but I love watching YouTubers that show, here, I made $1 million this year, here's what I did, let's look back on my year, and it's like, great, like, that's awesome, I enjoy watching it, but I'm not there yet. So I wanted to make a video about the things that I'm doing to someday get there. And it's not some crazy thing that is completely unattainable and some weird hacky system that you can game and do. No, it's easy. I am working full-time. Okay, I am keeping the lights on, I am investing diligently, I am doing the responsible thing, right? I took a job that allows me some flexibility with my schedule, so I can do these other things, right? I can still work a full day and come home, and then I am able to work on the other things that I'm doing to slowly become a millionaire someday, right? It's more enjoyable to watch somebody going through the journey than it is to watch somebody that's already made it. Like, you won already. Like, that's fine. It's just not as fun. I want to struggle with somebody. I want to go through the process with you. So if you're not a millionaire yet, then maybe you should hit the subscribe button and we can continue to go through this together. So number 2, I have a Amazon business. So I started it back just before COVID, which was not great timing, but also good timing. I don't know. Either way, originally it just started with I needed something that could basically run itself while I worked full time. And that was kind of what started that. Was I wanted a second stream of income. Now the business that I chose was a product business, so there's a little bit of a J curve, and we can get into more of that later. If you guys like content like that, I can maybe do sections of like, here's how I manage my full-time job, here's how I manage a business while working full-time, here's the things that I do. So now it has, now it has grown a little bit, right? I have a lot more products now. I have part-time employees that help me juggle this. To be honest, Amazon fulfills most of this. They handle all the returns, they handle all the orders. I don't have to deal with anything really but managing my part-time employees for, product launches, finding new products, things like that, sending emails, email lists, all that stuff, like all the little itty-bitty things that take a business from kind of something that is just small, a little bit of income on the side, to now I'm trying to grow it and have it have a bigger role in my life and maybe be able to support potentially a full-time employee if a family member or somebody wants to go and work full-time for it, or if the kids get older and like, hey, you want to take over the family business, well, it needs to make enough money for you to actually do that. So, yeah. So, we'll talk about all that stuff. The third thing that I'm doing to try and become a millionaire is I have a patent pending product. Now, I'm not going to get super into it because it's technical. It can be kind of boring if you're not, like, if you don't have an idea that you want to turn into an actual real physical product. And there's different patents. There's utility patents, design patents, all that stuff. I'll probably make a separate series on that about my experience. It takes way longer than you think, I'll tell you that. But besides the point, it's very expensive as well. But anyway, it's something that later on I can use it and I can make royalties from it. I could sell the actual patent itself. I plan on selling the product, right? My Amazon business will then sell the patented product. So when that's done, it's in the manufacture stage right now. So as soon as that's out, maybe I'll do a fun little like, hey, here's everything I did to get this product from idea up here to making it in my basement like a crazy person to bringing it to market in the world, right? And protecting it and selling it and doing all that. So marketing it, everything. So more on that later. And the last thing that I'm doing, number 4, is YouTube, right? This is just something that I've always wanted to do. It kind of scratches that little creative itch that I have, and it allows me to get in front of camera. I can practice just talking, having a conversation, right? I enjoy these videos much more like my YouTubers do things like this, where it's usually like a break from their normal content, where they'll just talk to camera as like a vlog. I enjoy that so much more. I want to hear about your life. You're interesting to me. I want to hear about the things that you're doing. I want to have just a conversation with you, right? I want you to just talk to me like I'm a regular person. So that's where this video comes in, right? These are the things that I'm doing because I'm not a millionaire yet. Far, far from it. But it's one of those that I want to look back on this July of 26 and see the progress that I made, right? Maybe make a video of that where it's just like, hey, here's the things that I did over the last year and here's the progress that I made on each of them, right? Maybe it inspires you to finally go for whatever it is, start a business, pick up that side hustle, do something, right, to get yourself more streams of income. And there are plenty of people out there that just go to work, they work all day, they go home, and that's it. And that is so incredibly boring to me. It is, I know I'm an odd duck, I know that. But the idea of just going to work, working at, your basic 8-hour day or 12-hour day, whatever you work, right? And then just coming home and doing nothing with your time. Like, there's so many things that I want to do. There's actually more things that I want to do than I have time for. So I'm picking a few and I'm going all in on those. When I'm at work, I am all in on work. When I'm working on the business, I am working on the business. When I'm filming YouTube, I am filming YouTube, just like that. And those things are all, I can't work this hard for none of them to pay off, right? That's just what I have to tell myself. Do I want to get home and would I rather just sit and watch The Office again for the umpteenth time? Yeah, that would be way easier. But I just can't do it. There's too many things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish. And 100-year-old me, when I'm looking back on my life, I might be happy if I watch The Office again. But more importantly, I'm not going to be happy that I watched more TV, right? I'm not going to be happy that I took a nap on the couch, right? Those things aren't going to be what I look back. I'm probably not even going to remember them. What I will remember, though, is growing a business and selling it, or starting a family business, right? Having something, a patent. That's crazy, right? When you think about it, that's crazy to actually have a product that you thought of, designed, manufactured, and now it's out in the world. And the US government goes, yeah, that's unique enough that you own that. That's bananas to me. That is way more interesting than playing video games or watching TV. And I'm not promoting burnout or hustle culture. I'm pursuing what interests me, right? What's wrong with me pursuing an interest instead? Like, people are passionate about video games, great. I'm passionate about other stuff, right? I wanted to do things. I want to grow businesses. I want to become a millionaire someday. I think that would be a cool thing, to be able to look back and go, hey, I set a goal for myself. I worked crazy hard and I achieved it. That's awesome. What an awesome journey to be a part of, right? So if you're working on that journey, I want you to hit the subscribe button, because I want to go through it together. If you're working on that, that is you. If you are in the same shoes, please reach out in the comments. Tell me. I want to connect with you. I want to talk with you about it. I want to find other people like me. I want our tribe to be together as we're all figuring this out. And I know this is a bit of a rambly video, I promise. It's, if you're like me, this will make sense to you. If you're not like me, that's okay. I don't mind it. People don't always get me, and I'm all right with that. You're not my people, right? If that's the case. But if this hits home with you, yeah, I think we could probably be friends. So anyway, that's enough of that. Those are the 4 things that I'm doing to someday become a millionaire. And a year from now, I'm going to make a video looking back on all the different things that I did from July of this year to July of next year. Why July? Because this is just why I made the video. But I'm going to do that and look back and see the progress that I made. See where I failed, see where I screwed up, see where I didn't make it across the finish line. But also see where I did. See where I won, see where I made progress, and who knows what my life could look like a year from now. So either way, that time is going to pass. So I could either be working on things that bring me value, bring me joy, and give me fulfillment, or I could sit and let the time pass and do nothing. Either way, July of 26 is coming. So if this is something that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Connect with me, please. Email me, comment, something, right? Let's connect. I want to be in this with you. So, cool. Thanks. Have a good day. Go be productive.